I wanted to feel something besides defeat. I wanted to just go the distance. And that going the distance pushed me to a point of where now I go way past the distance.
Don't ever think or believe that you gotta smoke what they smoke, drink what they drink, wear what they wear, be a part of whatever it is they made you do. And guess what? If it's considered something negative to me, but yet you're doing it that makes you happy, I want you to do what makes you happy.
The entire world makes you feel inadequate. Everything we do, from what you wear to what you drive, you are born living in a commercial. When you're a little infant and you're watching TV, you are born looking at Audi and Mercedes commercials. When you handing a kid a cell phone, they are born and they're being brainwashed.
They see I don't party, bro, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and they see that and they're like, bro, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go have fun.
You are.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm having fun, and I try to tell them, like, don't let me affect what you do,
I'm gonna be good regardless.
I'm gonna be good regardless, but I'm comfortable who I am.
Money is something that you can always get back because money is fake. They print money every single day, okay? You can spend $1,000 a day and you can make $2,000 tomorrow. You can always get it back. The one thing that you can never get back is time, okay? Time can buy money, but money can't buy time. With more time, you can make more money. With more money, you can never get back time.
We have two voices in our mind, and boy, I know they're f***ing true. I've heard them, I hear them now, and they're real. It's that one voice, that voice I used to love to f***ing hear, that we love to hear. It's that soft motherfucker, that soft motherfucking voice that says sleep the f*** in. It's okay. It's that coddling voice.
Take 10 seconds to get it again, beast. Get it, David, come on. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Energy, let it out. 7, 8, 9, 10, a machine here. Oh, nobody works like David in this house. 13, come on. 14, come on. 15, shut that muscle down. 16, come on. Get it. 17.
You don't know me, son.
Get it. 18.
You don't know me, son.
Get it. 19.
You don't know me, son.
Yeah. 20, you got some more in you. 21, yeah, get it again. Come on, we want to see it. Good, 22.
Who's gonna carry the votes in the law?
Listen, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Well, come on then, what's wrong with you? You're too now you gotta pull the out of fire.
Sure.
Come on, Leon, man, you got it, man, come on.
You got this, sharp shoes on,
Come on, Leon. Let's go.
It's up to you. The ball's in your fucking court. No more fucking around. You want your life to be better? I can't help you. He can't help you. Joe Rogan can't help you. Ari can't help you. God can't fucking help you.
Just one time in your life. But guess what? You never feel this level of happiness if you don't go for something in your own life. When they knock you down, when they try on you, when they talk about you, and they try and put their foot on your neck. If you stay down, you will never ever get that resolve. Fortify your mind and feel this level of happiness as you rise. One time in your life, but I'm blessed to be able to feel this again and again and again and again and again.
You won't leave a legacy behind. You can die tomorrow. No one's gonna know who the you are, and more importantly, no one's gonna give a. They're gonna be at your funeral silent as because you haven't done nothing in your fucking life. That's the truth. A lot of you niggas, if you die tomorrow, no one would give a. That's the truth. No one would give a. They'd be at your eulogy. They won't be able to say anything about you because you haven't done shit with you the whole time. There's no dopamine. There's no dopamine in there at 300 pounds. You got nothing. Your hormones are shot. You have to envision something that is more powerful than you. Something has to get you out of bed. And you have to create it. It has to be false. Because you're not it. You're a fat piece of shit. And that's the reality of it.
You gotta outgrind them. You gotta get up earlier. You gotta stay up later. You gotta execute, and you gotta go from 70.
Mine's gonna be
and now I ask you this question: what do you do when 1,000 other people want exactly what you want? What do you do when you're not the only one that wants to make $1 million in your company? You're not the only one that wants to be the president. You're not the only one that wants to be the CEO. What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them.
You're going to be different from everyone else. That's what makes you exceptional. You can't fit in and also be exceptional. Both have discomfort. When you fit in, you have internal conflict because you're not being 100% you. When you're exceptional, you have external conflict because everyone sees you as different. Pick one. When your friends start to say, "You've changed," remember it's because they don't know how to say, "You've grown."
Pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. And I think pain moves people far more effectively than pleasure does. Like, the easy way to prove it is, like, point a gun at someone's head and you have absolute compliance and they will do what they need to do, right? Automatically, just like that.
Most people never pick up the phone and call. Most people never ask. And that's what separates sometimes the people that do things from the people that just dream about.
Now here's the next step. Repeat after me, please. It's possible. I can live my dream. Surround myself with winners.
Start you a new life. Guess how many people can retire from the income of their own personal resources when it comes time to retire? Answer, 5%. In the most independent country in the world, 95% are dependent, 5% are independent.
Develop the habit of giving more than what you're paid for. Develop the habit of setting standards that others will be measured by.
Get up! Act like you playing basketball. Act like you playing football. Compete! That's what bothers me. Many of y'all are not competing. I need effort. Compete! Go to class. I just left for school telling these kids, act like you playing football. Go in that doggone classroom. Compete. Many of you have lost your competitive edge. Get your competitive edge back. I'm not against no other motivational speaker. I'm just competitive.
Most people say that being driven is unhealthy. Most people say that being obsessed with building something is unhealthy. Most people say that doing anything outside being a lazy piece of fucking shit is unhealthy, when in reality, being a lazy piece of fucking shit is the most unhealthy thing you could ever fucking do. A lot of you guys are mistakenly falling into this victim culture, bro. You have to be very aware of it. You're falling into the vibe out culture, the be happy now culture. You're not understanding, bro, that in 10 years, you're gonna wish that you had this time back and you had committed your youth to actually building something, a foundation that you could stand on for the rest of your life. It becomes an obligation the minute you hear these fucking words. The minute you say, like, bro, you deciding that you have an obligation to become the best version of yourself.
I want to see them keep up. Keep up. Let's go. Come on. You supposed to be the man? I know you can be the man for a month. Keep up. We doing this 365. We doing it 365. Keep up. We doing the next mixtape or next album come out. Come on. Where your albums at? I see people trying to do what CJ doing. I ain't seen nobody's blow up yet. Come on. We got another one coming. Come on. We got that dog.
You need to create an abundance in your life that gives you choice. And if you can have truth and find choice in your life, you know without a shadow of a doubt you're living life on your terms. You have succeeded as a man.
You can't do it. Don't put your limitations on me. I'm dead to your limitations. Your limitations don't exist in my world. Those are your limitations. Keep them. Go home, watch them on TV. Go home, read the newspaper about. Go home and look in the mirror.
My life deserves my developing this what I do well. And becoming the best at it and mastering myself and seeing what I have within me.
When a man does not have money, he behaves in such a way that you think he is senseless. My mother used to say that a poor man knows the dress that is befitting and what is befitting. But it's a matter of money. That's why he is settling for what is less than befitting. You will think that he has no common sense, he has no taste. It's a matter of cash.
So my question is, why do people think there's something wrong with you?
Well, I'll say these two things. I think very three-dimensionally. I don't think in the black and white lines that I've been programmed to think in. And I think in full color. So when I talk, I have to describe a thought in 5 ways.
You hear what I'm telling you? I want to hang with somebody. I don't care what the circumstance. I don't care what the situation. You put it on your back and you like, let's go. I don't run with people who count on me to put up 50 points. I run with people who put up 50 on their own. I put up 50, they put up, and we murder you. So look, Mike, that's why I respect Mike. I'm murdering you. Lay hold of it. You lay hold of it. And when that thing tells you to quit, you look at it in his eye and say, I ain't going nowhere. I will break you before you break me. You will not defeat me. You will not destroy me. Some of you are so ignorant. You've been through so much hell. You gonna quit now? You should have quit 10 years ago when you got raped. You should have quit 10 years ago when he walked out on you. You should have been quit. You don't quit now. It's the 10th round. You got 2 more to go. And when you get to success, it's not about skill. When you get to a certain level of success, it's about stamina. It's about stamina. It's about you won't break me. You can't take me. I fought too long. I fought too hard. If I was going to quit Satan, you should have got me at 17 homes. You should have broke me a long time ago. I'm unbreakable now.
Say this to yourself every day. See, as long as you're breathing, you got a shot at your dream. That's the way I resolve. Say this, please. It's not over until I win.
Mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
And you know what happens now, Kev, man, is that people think anything that you have to do, there's no real outliers. There's no 10,000 hours anymore.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You gotta be possessed.
Actually transform yourself into someone who can execute the plan, not only on the days they feel like it, but especially good on the days they don't feel like it. That makes you an unstoppable force. There's nothing that can stop you, all right? So mental toughness, which encompasses the qualities of many different things. Okay. Fortitude, belief, self-esteem, confidence, the ability to endure pain, the ability to suffer, the ability to do things when you don't feel like doing them. These things all make up what I call mental toughness.
I want to move to the nicest neighborhood. I want to fly first class. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Australia. I made a decision. Enough is enough. It's showtime. Will the real Eric Thomas please stand up?
Damn it, everybody has the ability to do it, but they just don't want to. They want to keep asking questions and keep going to seminars. And the greatness is right in you. And that's why, once again, I'll say this a million times here, I do not feel sorry for you. I will not sugarcoat what I'm going to say to you.
To me, what's unhealthy is getting up and going through the same day every day of your life, 9 to 5 in an office or in a, you know, that's unhealthy. That beats your mind. I don't work. I love what I do, and that's why I'm doing what I love. You know what I mean? That's why it's become a career for me, because I love it. I love what I do. So I don't think it's unhealthy. I feel good in my mind.
Let me teach you the real life, how it really is. The reason why you're a loser, and the reason why you're not fucking making it, and the reason why you're trying to go to all these, I go to all these fucking conventions, speak all the fucking time. I look in the fucking audience, and these people sign up, fucking every year, go to convention, thinking they're gonna learn something fucking different. No, you're lazy. You know exactly what to do. Because even me, in my state of, I can't read and write, I know exactly what to do.
It is really about the journey. Yeah. It's just hard when you're not where you want to be in life, and if you're listening to this and you're just not satisfied with your position in life. It's hard to think that way. All you want is that thing, but you gotta somewhere along the line figure out how to enjoy yourself.
Medals that you've earned, the plaques, none of it matters. Yeah. None of it matters. What matters is when you look at yourself in the mirror, right? Mm-hmm. What do you see? Yeah. When you're lying on your deathbed and you're literally by yourself, you and you, what's the conversation that you're having about the life that you lived? Like, was it dope? Was it proper? Well done?
Listen to me. Once you realize who you are, you stop operating in desperation. you stop saying yes to stuff you ain't supposed to be saying yes to. And so here's my big problem with a lot of y'all is your belief system is off. Like, everybody can see how sweet you are. People are commenting on, you could do this and you could do that, and you the only one ain't caught up with it yet.
Don't be mad. When you're laying there in your fucking bed and you're in the hospital and you're 70, 80, 90 years old and you're thinking, man, I feel like I didn't do something. Because you did. You didn't do it. You didn't do shit. You may have lived a great life, man, but you're always gonna feel empty inside. I don't feel empty. So call me what you want. There's not one empty bone in my fucking body.
And some of you are not successful because every single time you run up against a trial, every time you run up against a tribulation, you stop and you cut off beast mode. And what I'm here to tell you is, if you tell that thing, I'm here just like you here, and I promise you, I ain't leaving without the degree. I ain't leaving without, I will not leave without that goal. I will not leave without that dream. I will not leave this university until I'm successful. I will not leave this job. I will not leave this client. I will not leave this opportunity.
What the hell are we all waiting for to start attacking life? Waiting for the stars to align? Back when I was growing up, the song came out. All I need is a miracle. Well, guess what? That miracle ain't coming. There is no perfect time to start. You gotta start now with changing your life. We're all being tested in life. And guess what? This is one test you can't cheat on. We all have our own test. Some of us are obese. Some of us are depressed. Some of us are insecure. In the military, we had this big old rucksack on the back. Had batteries, water, extra gear. Your extra gear is the shit you're dealing with in life. And the only way to overcome it is for you and you alone to face it.
Every single day of my life, I feel like giving 100%. Every single day. Somebody said yesterday, E.T., you gave 120. What you gonna do tomorrow? I said, I don't know. Give 140. I don't know, but I don't have days where I don't feel like it. Why? Because I'm counting on me. My wife's counting on me. My son's counting on me. I don't have days to waste.
No, you just trying to play me like I was broke. She was like, y'all think Soulja Boy got money in the bank and y'all think, yo, are you crazy?
Because
you trying to think I got you
so
coming
many
like
businesses.
this. Because I'm a fucking bona fide hustler. I'm trying to be a billionaire. Why don't you have that many businesses? Niggas in the hood is up on Section 8. I came from the bottom of the bottom, nigga. I came from Soulja Boy. No, listen, I came, you trying to play and it's not a joke. I came from Section 8. Seriously. I came from food stamps. I came from the lights being cut off when I was a little kid, when I was in the house at nighttime. I came from waking up on Christmas and not having shit under the tree. That's where it come from.
It's the weirdest thing to me. I'm like, boo, you broke. And you broke on several levels. We're not talking about Sally Mae. You still owe your grandma. I'm talking about you need to cash your grandma out. Listen to me. Unless you number one in your industry, you shouldn't be chilling. And if you number one in your industry, you got enough common sense to know you better not be chilling.
In like an unnecessarily complicated way is, you know, if you push yourself hard. And you should be able to catch yourself if you're not, you know, pushing yourself up to that expectation. And ideally, you know, maybe I could do 2 sets that were kind of, you know, BS sets, right? The enlightened lifter will at least be able to catch himself and say, what the heck was that?
Men would rather get punched in the face than talk about their feelings. Yes, true. I get it. That used to be me.
You know, and then it goes down to, well, why are you so afraid to have somebody care about you? Why are you so afraid to care about someone?
I'm thinking because other people got their other life too. You feel what I'm saying? So life be lifing, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So I really be laid back. Like, I ain't with, hey, you know what? I'd rather be bored than go have fun for no reason.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
The incident happened.
I'm a homebody. Yeah, I'm a homebody. I don't go nowhere.
Because you could feel like down, like if you've been, a girl broke up with you and you feel like you're the worst, you're a loser, like you're a piece of shit. But then you go out with your friends and you have a few laughs and next thing you know you're laughing and you're like, I'm all right. We'll be all right. And then maybe you meet a new lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she like picks you up and you're like, oh, we're going to be okay. And then you learn from the last mistakes.
Yeah.
That's life. It just, those feelings of failure are so hard. They're so hard to get over and they overwhelm people.
You know, we all have a purpose in life. We all have a, you know, some type of a dream that we want to accomplish.
And this video is more for the people that actually believe in themselves and are actually diving, you know, to following their dreams, following their passion. Like me, for example, you know, I know a lot of other people in my life that might want to use this video. So this video is for the people that actually believe in themselves and, you know, they want to follow a dream. And, you know, everyone has a dream, everyone has a passion.
Instead of working on my future, I'm creating a new past. That sounds so crazy, bro. What will my new past be? That doesn't make sense, right? But that's what your future is your new past. It will eventually become the past, right? But your future doesn't exist. It's literally a fairy tale. It doesn't exist. When you focus too much on here, you create depression. You focus too much here, you get anxiety.
A guy, like he says, the fish just don't jump in the boat. You know, meaning you better go out there and do it yourself. You know, don't fucking wait around and wait for someone to hand deliver something. Go make it happen. You know, the fish don't just jump in the boat. If you want to go catch him, go catch him. You know, throw that line in the water and go do some work. And if it doesn't work that day, do it again the next day. So, you know, I think the procrastination, that's probably not good for any of us. You know, I think we want to go out there and do it, go out there and make it happen.
Some days it gets tough.
It does.
Some days it gets tough.
And I think a part of it, that noble mentality is, you know, fuck your tired body, that unmotivated mind.
My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that that was possible for him. And so he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant. And when I was 12 years old, he was let go from that safe job. And our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love.
I love it, man. I had that for a lot of years. I know I'm going to do it. That's the haunting part, is that it's going to happen. It has to happen. And that's a fact. Like, there's no get out of jail free card, bro. None. Like, that is a life that I don't know.
And for some of you, you stop dreaming. You dream for a week and you stop because things around you don't look good. You dream for a month, and when you get hit in the mouth, you quit and you give up. You dream for a while, and when people tell you crazy, and when people tell you stupid, and when people tell you can never get done, you stop dreaming and you go back to knowledge. And I dare you to use your imagination. I dare you when you broke to use your imagination. I dare you when you're rich to use your imagination. I dare you under every single circumstance. Keep dreaming. Keep looking at your dream. Keep focusing on your dream. Keep going after the dream.
Shit just hard in life, you know. I ain't doing it for clout, you know, like, for me. I really go through shit, for me. Really stood up, saw it. That's it. I'm in the field. All right, that's it.
If you meet a woman and she apologizes, admits she's wrong, and promises to change, dump her immediately. Because it might be a man. Women never do that.
I procrastinate a lot. I eat too much candy. I got I have bad memory, brain damage. I got a lot of issues, you know, but I really work on them. Like this past year, I've been great to all my employees, everybody around me. I do breathing exercises. Like,
no one can create your purpose for you. No one can tell you who to be. There is no such thing. There is no such thing. No one can tell you who to be. So in purpose, you have to create your own purpose. And in evolution, you have to evolve towards that purpose. It's easier to live when you have goals to meet. You understand? If you have goals to meet, then you don't feel so voided, and you understand why every day you're looking at this person in the mirror, because that is the cool part about the game. You get to be anybody you want to be.
High interest rates, inflation, corrupt government, illegal steroids. These are all things that we have to stand up against. You're a revolutionist, bro. My point is you can't do shit about none of them things. Nothing you will ever do will change the fact that the corrupt run everything. Put your faith in your own body.
I get a little scared sometimes when I think when things are going well, or when things are feeling good. It's like, you know, I don't know how to handle it. I think there's a little part of me that feels like, you don't deserve it, or something's wrong. I think I'm just so used to the feelings inside of me over the years not being good ones.
sleep in. If I slept in, it's because I worked so hard the day before that I was tired and I couldn't get up at 3 o'clock. But best believe, by 4:15 I was up. I wasn't up late watching no movie. What do you need to motivate you? Are you not enough? Is your potential not enough? Is your greatness not enough?
You see, what's on the outside, people see. But what's on the inside is really what matters. And how does a chicken get their insides, gets the seasoning? By a fist up the arse. Make sure you've had your fist up your arse. And then you get to see what's in there properly.
You have no idea what God has for you. Shut your mouth, but wake up every single day and say, what must I do? Wake up every single day, and if the opportunity to work out is there, work out. If the opportunity is there to pray, pray. If the opportunity is there to read, read. If the opportunity is there to have an accountability partner, get accounted for. But whatever you do, wake up every single day and know that you should work as if everything depends on you, and you should pray as if everything depends on God.
I made all my goals delusional, and I turn my delusions into reality.
Overcome the suffering. That gives now, for me, perspective. Overcome the suffering means it's going to be there. You're going to lose your mother. You're going to lose your father. You're going to lose animals and humans that you love. It's going to happen. You're going to lose money, and at the same time, people are also going to hurt you even though you don't even know what you did wrong. Things like this are going to happen in this lifetime. Because the world is just the way as it is.
The determination, the dedication, discipline, determination, dedication, the 3 Ds, man. And that's what it takes,
Everything in your body telling you not to do it. You have that mindset, you're not gonna fucking hit it. Okay? Same thing with football. Any contact sport. You go in there acting like you're gonna get fucking hit hard. Alright? You're gonna get hit fucking hard. So you go in there full force. You don't even have that mindset that you're not gonna hit it. You go in there and you're my bitch, and you pick that shit up. Ronnie Coleman used to say, if you can pick it up, it's lightweight, baby.
And there are those of you were this close, but you compromised. You let your feelings get the best of you. You compromised. You compromised. You let your anger make you say something that you didn't really want to say. You let the fact that you was lonely. You got lonely, you did stuff that you know you probably wouldn't do. Some of you have sold your greatness and your destiny for a couple dollars. And you let a little pain stop you from your dream. Girl, you was there. You was running your business. You were there. And your mama didn't like the fact that you were doing it. Your mama didn't understand. And you let your mama in your ear. Like it was your mama's dream. You let your daddy talk you out of it. That was yours. That was something the Creator gave to you.
Comes a day where being average just sickening to you.
I didn't quit because people didn't understand. I worked harder.
You don't learn a lot from doing things perfect. You learn a lot from things that could be considered a mess up or a screw up. Mistake. You say from a mistake. Not an L, it's a lesson. It's a lesson, it's not a mistake, because God don't make mistakes.
Not listening to my wife, she packed up and came back to the D and said, I'm through. I said, oh, you might be, but not without me coming down there. You feel me? You can tell me on the phone you through with me. I'm cool with that. You can write me a letter, because there wasn't no text back then. You can write me a letter and tell me. No, hear what I'm saying? You can tell me on the phone you through with me. I invested too much. I invested too much to quit. I made too many sacrifices to give up. No, listen to me. That's why it's so easy for you to quit, because you ain't paid nothing for it. I paid too much. I stood before your mama and your daddy and said, till death do us part. If you leave, you will not leave me over the phone or through a letter. You will look me in my face and tell me you gone after I bring you the roses.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Fucking pipe dream, and it actually fucking happened. If you manifest shit, bro, you can achieve anything you want to achieve in this life. You are your only obstacle, bro. You can literally achieve anything.
So I ask you to name the 3 top people in our life, because I'm afraid some of you ain't got enough gas on your own. You just don't have it. I'm just being real. Some of you don't have enough gas to just get up and do what you're supposed to do. You just don't. You're just not that disciplined. You don't have the gas to come to class when you're supposed to come to class. You just don't have it. You just don't have it. You get a test and you're just scared. You don't want to take the test. Your anxiety start coming. You just don't have enough gas to do it. So the reason why I ask you to write down 3 people you love, because what I want you to do for me today is I want you to stop thinking about you when you think about school, and I want you to start thinking about them.
That you allow your self-worth to be based on what other people think of you is the beginning of the end. I'll say it again. I love me. So the day that you decide to stop loving me, I'm not gonna love myself any less. I believe in me. If you stop believing in me, I'm not gonna believe in myself any less.
You know, if I see something, I see an opportunity, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We only, you know, we're all gonna die one day.
Yeah, it's true.
So we live like that. Live like you could die tomorrow. You know, go for it.
Think in terms of days and weeks and months. Think in years, okay? Think long term. Why are you always trying to go so fast with something? You always trying to get rich fast, and that's why you go broke fast. You see what I'm saying? You always trying to gain overnight success. You always trying to gain something so fast, and you always putting yourself on a time schedule. When you don't have to worry about time, okay, and when you use your time efficiently, you won't have to worry about going fast. You won't have to worry about always moving on a time schedule.
You want to buy something without looking at the price tag, you're going to work without being able to look at the clock.
Just stay focused and stay in the studio, stay working, stay grounded, stay humble, keep making money and stack it high as you can stack it, no matter what anyone around you say.
And I seen it myself with my own eyes. When I seen that Bentley at the boxing gym, and I seen that diamond Rolex, I said, I want that. And I knew what it took. So I know when my opponent is asleep, I'm out there at 4 or 5 in the morning, chopping trees, working, to this day.
People are so scared to lose that they don't even try. Like, one thing that people can't say is they can't say, I'm not trying.
I love it, man. I had that for a lot of years. I know I'm gonna do it. That's the haunting part, is that it's going to happen. It has to happen. And that's a fact. Like, there's no get out of jail free card, bro. None.
We're not gonna wait, we gonna do work. We gonna put in work, because every time you put in work, you get the same consequences. You get paid, you get rewarded. Do more.
I'm saying to you, whatever you gotta do it, because if you don't, life is gonna whoop you until you surrender. How do you hang in there during the hard, difficult times? Les, you must have faith. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe in your abilities. You've got to believe in your service, your company, your ideas, unquestionably.
The dog came from what I went through. That the dog didn't come from school. The dog didn't come from getting a PhD. The dog didn't come from getting these big checks. That's not where the dog came from. The dog came, so our children are watching all this success, and we wonder why the millennial generation, nobody ever told them to dream. Nobody ever told them that DNA is in their dream. We told them that their DNA is in their money.
Nothing in life, and that's great, comes easy. You want to work for the blood, sweat, and tears. Only with true pain can you truly enjoy pleasure. Only with true sadness can you truly enjoy happiness. Only when there's dark can there be bright. Let's go!
Now you shining in it. Now you looking in the mirror like I'm number one. And let me tell you something. I don't know if I'm number one or not, and I won't know. I won't go look at that list. Why? Because I'm too busy grinding. And some of you should be busy practicing, and you staring at yourself in the mirror.
One of the most important lessons in life that you should know is to remember to have an attitude of gratitude, of humility. Understand where the gift comes from.
The magic you are looking for is in the work you're avoiding. Dude, the magic you are looking for is in the work you're avoiding. And every single time that there is something in front of me that I feel like things aren't coming my way sufficiently quickly, I'm not making the progress that I want, it's because I'm f***ing about over here, and there is a large frog in front of me that I need to eat.
About all of us, and that everything that we endure in our life is purpose. Stop questioning your purpose. Just know that whatever journey you're on, you can't be envious of somebody else. You can't look over in their yard and go, why ain't I rocking like that person? It's not your time. God don't want that to happen for you like that. You just keep doing what you doing, and there's no bad in your life. It's all good. Just be grateful along the way that God, trust God in this journey. He got you. Don't try to thirst to be nobody else. Just don't question when something bad happens to you. Just know that God's trying to make you stronger.
You know, knowing that you put the work in and have the confidence to let it show. What I tell people is just be the best version of yourself in anything that you do. You don't have to live anybody else's story. Sometimes people make it seem like you have to have certain prerequisites or a crazy life story in order to be successful in this world. But the truth is you really don't. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you have or don't have, what you lack, what you have too much of, but all you need to have is faith in God.
I'm not stopping to talk to you because I don't have anything to do. I'm stopping and talking to you because I value you, but the problem is you don't value you. The problem is you don't value your gifts. You don't value your time. You don't value yourself. And you gotta deal with the real. And you gotta go look my man in his face and you gotta ask my man, why weren't you there for me? You gotta look my man in the face and you gotta ask my man like, yo, what happened? Who was I not? What was I? And you gotta get that stuff out. And so you gotta go bedrock. Like you can't have people being like, yo, why? Ain't nobody that deep that they could be your why. They gonna always let you down. And let me tell you something, when you're not right, you're gonna keep attracting that kind of stuff. You're gonna keep attracting, I'm just being real.
What you choose to do in this life, and a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful and whatever you put your mind to. Make sure you live in the moment and work your butt off every single day. And I hope I inspire people all around the world to just be themselves, be humble.
You got tutor after tutor, resource after resource. The problem is you ain't never felt no pain before. You're soft. It's a soft generation. You quit on everything. Our people did not quit. Harriet Tubman not only made it, she went back and got some more. She said, you know what, I made it, but I'm gonna walk listen to me, shh, not ride the bus. I'm gonna walk all the way back down to the South to get some more. And you quitting on 1825?
There's always someone out there who's working harder than you. I'm haunted by that motherfucker. Knowing that someone out there is willing to forgo personal desires or comforts, forgo sleep, forgo whatever it takes to be better, to be the best. In life, a lot of times, a lot of us have that person out there. He may not be a name or a face to him, but he exists. You make sure in life when you think about that person, you make sure they put a name and face to it. You make sure the name and face is yours.
I don't care what the situation. You put it on your back and you like, let's go. I don't run with people who count on me to put up 50 points. I run with people who put up 50 of their own. I put up 50, they put up, and we murder you.
Driven human beings are going to always feel like they're behind. They're going to always feel like they're not doing good enough. They're going to always feel like they're not far enough. They're all going to always feel like you're losing. Look, winning, this is how it feels.
In those times when you want to quit, because we're all human, you make sure you remember one thing. All those times and hours and days you sacrifice to be the best. Stay hard.
There's also a section of men who just feel alone, like myself, who felt like they have to hold things in and that they shouldn't share their emotions, that they don't lean on people and that they should just carry stuff in and they need to be X, Y, and Z to be like good enough. So there's this like balance of that, and you almost need to learn to, again, like I mentioned, like that, the masculine and the feminine, being able to integrate that. I feel like a real man is confident and comfortable enough to embrace the feminine energy he has in him. If he's emotional, let it out, but also have that masculine side of it, be like, I'm gonna be emotional right now, but I'm still gonna go and fuck shit up right now, you know?
I'm like, you have no fucking idea how great you really are, because you are using such minimal of what you have. No one's gonna fucking come to help me. No one's gonna fucking come to help me. It's fucking me against me, period. And so I had to man up, and I said, the first thing I gotta start doing is facing every fucking fear I have.
The truth.
They realize that I was right, and we're moving forward.
How did you push past that?
Proving them not with my words, but with my actions. You need to teach people by example.
To somebody at their lowest moment right now, what do you say to them?
There's only one way, one direction. If you're at the bottom, there's only one way, but you gotta look up. And when you look up, there's somebody there waiting for you. His name is G.O.D. And he's there with a hand, reaching out, waiting for you to take control of your life.
Teach yourself that. But the biggest key to success in anything you do is you gotta have an unlimited supply of fuck you. This drive and passion, and it may come from nothing. Like for me, there was no passion, no drive, no nothing. But I had this fire that I'm gonna be somebody. And it has to be there because on all those bad days and all those days you don't wanna do shit, you have to be your own motivator, your own coach, your own trainer, your own everything. So to do that.
And maybe you just need a little fire, a little encouragement to get back in the game again. Here's what I want you to look at. There are winners, there are losers, and there are people who have not discovered how to win. And all they need is some coaching. All they need is some help and assistance, just a little support.
All that is the output. You can't control it, but you can get healthy, right? So people, instead of focusing on the input, which is what they control, they focus on the output. How can I make $1 million? No, motherfucker. How can you today pick up a damn book that teaches you what the history of money is? This thing that you're pursuing, you don't even know what it is. You're just chasing it like every other motherfucker chases it. People chase shit that doesn't attract to them.
If you can't handle pain, if you can't handle disappointment, look, you might as well check out now, cash out now. Just quit, give up. Like it ain't even like for real, because you're gonna go through some stuff. And I say it all the time. Look, I don't care that you go through pain. Get a reward for it. I figured my biological father wasn't in my life. I ain't really started talking to my man till I was 30. I lived in abandoned buildings, ate out of trash can. I figured I might as well blow up. I might as well be successful. I went through too much not to turn it into a book. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? We all gonna go through pain. Some of us stay there. We all go through pain, but some of us stay on the ground and cry about it.
So I had a saying when I was on radio, stand up for what you believe in because you can fall for anything. And I would go door to door. I have my kids on one side of the street. I would be on the other. And I'd knock on doors. Hello, my name is Les Brown. Tell everybody I'm still standing.
Yeah, that's why my first question is, how bad do you want this? If it's as bad as you want to live or breathe or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. But a lot of people, most people don't want it that badly.
Because most of you are going to get punched in your face. And when you get punched in your face, you're not going to be able to get up because your whole life, your mama been spoiling you. Your daddy been spoiling you. Teachers let you off the hook. And that's what you think. You just going to go to class. You will have some teachers that may not like you. Or you may have some teachers that are teaching that don't care nothing about you. They just getting a paycheck. You might have some people who just don't like you because of the color of your skin. Who don't like you because you popular. Who don't like you because of the way. It's going to be a dog fight. So what I want you to do is you're going to have to make up in your mind right now, like, yo, am I ready to fight?
When I was a kid, I was a high school dropout. When I was a kid, I ate out of a bed, slept in abandoned buildings, ate out of trash can. When I was a kid, my old dude wasn't in my life. I'm a grown man now. All I do is, it ain't a song, no matter what. You want to make your dream come true, you got to stay focused. Some people rather get even than get ahead. Stay focused on